What's up, everybody? So today's video request: why we don't fight the government, why we don't do anything about it, why do we just allow them to basically shit on us, or as another perfect example I like to say, be their doormat. They wipe their nasty disgusting feet all over us like we're a piece of turds. So why don't we do anything about it? Why do we just let them shit on us? There's millions and millions of us that could easily unite and just say enough's enough. But the real question is, why don't we do this? Why do we just keep allowing them to, shit on us? See, what the problem is, we're scared. We're scared because we don't know what they might do to us or whatever the hell. Or, for example, how you got to pay taxes, and if you don't pay taxes or whatever, you get arrested, things go bad or whatever. But what if we all agree to stop taking their shit? What could they possibly do? Of course, if I just don't take their shit, nothing's going to get accomplished because everyone else is still taking their shit. But if everyone actually agreed and united to stop taking their shit, what could they possibly do? That's a big question mark, I can't even answer what they would do, but I know they probably can't do shit. The only thing I can see them doing is just wiping us all out. They'll be doing us a favor. They're when you think about it, they're already wiping us out while we're here. We're being wiped out every day working. We feel drained. Our energy's going down. So in a way, we're getting wiped out the slow way. So if they were to wipe us out the fast way, they'll be doing us a favor. Because in the long run, we're just gonna be wiped out regardless. But the sad thing, the majority of the reason why we probably don't do anything about it is because we're just manipulated. We're just so far gone and blind and manipulated that it's like we don't see anything wrong with it. Or whether we see anything wrong with it or not, we just have that exception to say, hey, that's the way life is, man. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do. Gotta just accept it. And then with that being said, that's how we all think. And we just learn to accept, all right, life's a shithole, but there's nothing we can do about it. They rule us, That's the way it is. Instead of actually trying to unite and trying to find a way to break free from the government, But that's the thing. It will never happen because we don't try. Could it succeed? I mean, if we were to all unite, let's say, probably. I don't know what the outcome would be, but whatever it is, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, let's say you don't pay taxes, you go to jail or whatever the hell, but what if we all agree to just not pay taxes? What are they going to do, arrest us all? They're going to fit us all in cells? The whole world agrees to not pay taxes or take any of their bullshit. What are they going to possibly do? They're going to be powerless. They can't do anything. The only thing I can see them doing is just wiping us out. Like I said, they'll be doing us a favor because they're basically already doing that to us now in the more slow, tormenting way. So I prefer just 1, 2, 3 of a wipeout if that were the case. The truth is, we give them power because we don't even try and fight. We just take their shit. We just kiss their feet. I worship you. I obey. I'm going to be an obedient sheep and make just minimum wage, barely enough to survive, but I'm getting you guys rich. I'm getting the elites and everyone rich. The company itself's getting rich. I'm just making a living, though, if not even. We're just a bunch of saps, a bunch of suckers, a bunch of friggin' simps. Well, yeah. It's like we just literally allow them to shit on us. We don't try and break free in any way. We just accept it. It's the way life is. And what do we do on top of it by accepting it? Having more kids. We learn to accept that this is the way shitty life is, and we're totally cool with it. And that we're so cool with it that what do? We end up creating more kids. And then now we got to convince them that they better be cool with it. And if they're not cool with it, man, oh man, shit goes down. Shit goes down bad. What, are you going to be a waste of life your whole life? You're going to be a bum? You're not going to work? Huh? Mommy and daddy's going to do this forever? I asked to be here. That's what I feel like saying when you get stupid parents or just people in general that say these certain things. No, sirree, Bob. Didn't ask to be here, so suck my, dick. And that's how the government stay empowered. They see how stupid we are and how, we're basically just do anything they tell us to do. And yet we're so accepting, like we're so cool with it that we just keep reproducing more and more kids into the shithole hamster wheel. I mean, it truly, I don't know anymore. It just truly sickens the shit out of me how people are this dumb and simp-minded, saps, whatever you want to call it. And then when there's someone like me or whoever that's awoken that talks this way, right away they try to come down our throat saying, "Oh, you don't think right. Be positive. Stop being negative. You go see a therapist. Get some fucking help. You don't think right. That's not the right way of thinking in life." It's just common friggin' sense, but I guess people too friggin' dumb to actually understand, I guess, I mean, it's crazy. We don't try and fight against it, we just accept it, and we keep replaying it over and over and over. We keep reproducing, and it just begins again. It's like literally a VCR fucking tape, dude. I mean, think of it this way, we broke free from Britain. We used to be enslaved to them. We broke free. So why can't we repeat the chapter again with the government, with the government? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm at a stage of confusion at this point. I truly am. I just don't understand why people take their shit. If we all just agreed to stop paying for this, paying for that, what could they literally possibly do? That's what I want to know. What would they literally do? I'm really curious. Like if we all, I mean, I can't just agree to stop and not everyone else. Then, yeah, they'll take my ass to the cell. But I mean, if I agree, he agrees, she agrees, the whole nation agrees, the whole world agrees, what could they possibly do? The only thing I can see that they could possibly do is just wipe us all out. I can't see any other thing they would do. What are they going to do? Lock us all up? How are we all fit in a cell? How are we all going to, That's the thing. We don't try to fight or try to, play and twist their limits in any way, if I'm making sense there, We don't try and twist their horns. Instead, we just give them a piece of cake. What I mean by a piece of cake is they're literally controlling us piece of cake-wise. We're not giving any type of disturbance. We're just smoothly accepting their control, And it's ridiculous. It's like with this microchip bullshit. If this ends up becoming a thing, you're going to get the majority of dumb people that are just going to accept it. Well, it's the future now, everybody. This is the way life is now. Got to accept it. You got. That's the thing. Whatever they throw at us, we just accept. No questions asked. We don't think of the risks or consequences. We just automatically accept it. And we're just easy targets to them. They see how stupid we are. And any little thing, we're accept. I mean, what do you think all these things, the Alexa, the Google, whatever the hell, all these things, you think they don't listen on these fucking things? That's why I don't even have those things. And if I would to have those things, and if anyone here has those things, I suggest when you're not using them, unplug them. Because who knows what those things pick up. Plus your phones just in general, I mean, just any type of technology device, but these Ring things and all this shit. I mean, what do you think all these things? I mean, they're trying to get more and more information from you. They're trying to spy on you more. Whatever more gadget they have, however, it's just, and we buy these things. We don't think about, ain't this a little weird? All these tech gadgets and shit, I mean, do we really need all these things? We don't figure out that puzzle. We're just like, oh, that's cool. I want one. It plays music if I tell it to. Hey, Alexa, play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little effing star. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's like going back with a fucking refrigerator with a screen. Last I know, refrigerators meant to keep my food fresh, not the ooh, I'm gonna play some music. Oh, I want to watch this little movie on the screen. I mean, that's how stupid we are. Smart this, smart that. More like spy this, spy that. It ain't smart. Well, it's smart, but really the secret behind it's a spy this, spy that. Spy phone, spy appliances, spy fridge, or whatever. I mean, it's crazy. And we just give in. We don't even like we don't even fight or anything. We just accept it because these things are cool. That's all we see it as, but we don't see the real history behind it. The backstage, the back tour, or however you would say that. Behind the scenes. That's what I was trying to say. Behind the scenes. We don't see that though. We don't ever look at that. But that's just a little example of how we're just okay with whatever happens. Oh, cool! If I get this microchip, I could move things with my hand. Like for example, fingerprint sensors and shit. Oh shit! I opened that certain door with my finger. See, you can't do it. It only works on me because I have the DNA or whatever the fingerprint that it registers or whatever the hell. So I do that, it opens. Oh man, that's cool. I can't wait. Man, we're gonna become like machines. That's cool. And that's us assholes. And we're literally fools. We're literally suckers, man. Literally. And the government is saying, like, man, it's easy to control these dumb people, man. These people are like friggin' literally like GTA characters. Like, whatever you make them do, they just do. Pooh, pooh, like literally that's how I look at it as, man. But it's just a bunch of jackasses that'll just accept, we'll just accept whatever happens. Oh, that's the future. Get with the program. Hell yeah, I got the microchip. Now I could check everything's all online now. Fucking convenient, man. I mean, my God, people are just so stupid, man. And there's a lot of people that actually realize it, like me and so many others and much more. But the majority of people, man, are just dumb. All I know is if that's ever forced, they gotta kill me because I ain't taking that fucking thing. I mean, of course, they'll probably sneak it in me some fucking hell, unfortunately, but if I could get away with it, man, I'll blow my friggin' brains out before I take that microchip. But yeah, why we don't do anything about it? We just let them shit on us, man. Like how I look at it, like I keep saying, what could they possibly do if we just stop taking their shit? The only thing I can see them doing is killing us. Maybe poisoning us. They probably already do that shit with the chemtrails and all that shit that go in the air, doing experiments on God knows only what. People getting sick, some people actually dying or getting really ill. And the crazy thing is, there's a lot of people that know about this, and yet and we just act like, what could you do? It's just how they are. No shit, it's how they are, but we're just cool with it. We're not going to try and fight against it, break free somehow, that type of knowledge. I mean, I don't know. It's just like we just adapt to everything. And it's like nothing seems to be an issue at some point. I don't know, man. I don't know how humanity thinks. I really don't. But all I know is I can't think like them, man. No matter how hard I try, and I really don't try because I don't want to be a friggin' simp. But there's actually 2 ways that you could defeat the government. 2 ways. Number 1, don't take their shit anymore. We all unite. Of course, that's never going to, well, pretty much none of these 2 things are going to happen. But number 2, stop reproducing. When you keep reproducing, you're just adding another sheep in the line. In the line of duty, sir. In the line of duty, sir. Female. In the line of duty. I can't do a good voice, but So, those are only 2 ways we could do it. But we ain't going to do it either way. We're never going to stop reproducing. And we won't have balls between our legs to, unite and stand up for ourselves and say enough's a fucking enough. Those 2 things are never going to happen. But those are the 2 only things I can see how we could break free. And number 2, if anything, should be a thing we should be doing. Excuse me. We shouldn't be reproducing anymore. Stop bringing poor souls into this world. This world's a complete mess. And it's going to become more of a mess. It's like, think of it as a closet. Oh my God, I can't even close the door. It keeps so many things in there. If you don't clean that closet and you keep adding more to it, what's going to happen? It's going to get worse. Well, that's what life's doing. It's getting worse and worse. It's becoming a big closet, cluttered with corruption. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go there. I truly appreciate you all for watching. I truly want to thank you all for the 3,500 subscribers. How I look at that is the amount of subscribers I see is how many people are actually awoken, that have common sense, that have the right thought. People will say they don't have the right thoughts, they think crazily, but how I look at it as, you just have common sense. There's a lot of smart people. That's how I look at it when I see those amount of subs. I'm like, wow, there's 3,500 actual smart people, And then the more it grows, I say to myself, there's even more and more smart people, But yeah, like I said, I can't thank you all enough. Truly appreciate for the subs and for everyone watching the videos. Truly appreciate you guys making me not feel alone, because when the beginning of all this, I kind of felt alone. I mean, in some sort of way, I knew I wasn't alone, but at the same time, I didn't think there was just so many people that had this type of, mindset and had actual common sense. But seeing 3,500 people with this, common sense, it actually brings a little tear of joy into my soul, Let's hope it keeps growing, man, because the more people that actually see this, I don't know if it's going to change anything, but still, it's just comforting inside knowing that we're not alone and we actually can relate to each other, You guys can relate to each other in the comment sections, plus I relate to you guys and all that, it just feels good in a way. I mean, it gives some kind of comforting. But anyway, I'm going to stop yip-yapping and call it a night. Love you all, guys. Take it easy.